My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are posting the receipts today to the blacklist. Now, for those of you who understand what the receipts are, the receipts are from individuals who have made false claims against our company. I just need to adjust a little better because my stand wants to fall over. So receipts are basically individuals who have not been able to back their products up too well. And they have made false accusations. They have committed fraud. And all this is posted directly to our website, not only for all to see, but to get ready for court. Now, this shows some of the receipts that we've received from two people who sell screen paints on YouTube. These are some of the receipts, not all of them. There's a lot. So, these are individuals who claim that our products don't work. You know, we have YouTube videos that basically were screenshot, stuff like that, screenshot of fake batch numbers. We have that. We have an individual showing a fake batch number that's going on in the wrong direction, and then he's showing it in another direction. So all these are going to be posted onto the site. Now, as I said before, you know, when we go out to someone's product, if they're going to be making a false claim against their product, and say our product's this or our product's that, we are going to go after your product. We're going to bring it in. We're going to test it. If you can't back the product up, if you cancel orders, stuff like that, that clearly shows us you can't back up your work. And you're just basically on camera just talking nonsense. So, I tell people be very careful about what you put on these receipts. We have an individual who has a bad habit of putting very nasty things on his receipts. This does not look professional. We're going to put you under a section called bad customer service. And in this post, we will have messaging of talking to this individual and making a purchase on his website, how we were treated, how this person basically acted very unprofessional. And within the receipts, you can see some of the nasty messages that he has posted to us. As I said before, and I explained to people, when you're doing business, you act professional. Keep your personal feelings at home. And they just don't seem to get it. This stuff comes back to bite you in the face. It really does. So, like I said, we've been uploading more and more stuff to foreign sites, but right now we've taken pictures of all of these. We already set up our slideshow. There isn't really much to talk about or explain. It's self-explanatory right there on the table. There's not much to talk about. Looking at it, this little amount right here, just looking at it, it's pretty ashamed. It is. We have emails from the individuals. We have one from Partey, one from Crow. Crow's will be posted. His email basically telling us we can buy wherever we want. That is very important because it just clearly shows that he made statements that he couldn't back up. And as you can see, this is the results of the email he sent to us. Partey sent us a very nasty email, a lot of cursing in it, carrying on and acting up, along with his cancel orders. And his email address, his nasty email, has this information attached right to it. What makes it even worse is that the exact same email that's here is posted on the receipts, along with the website address. This is why we tell you, don't do dumb stuff. You don't have to worry about ending up on the blacklist. Now, Silent Wake 5, this is a screenshot of a demonstration that you was doing on my product. This is on your YouTube channel right here. We got a couple of these screenshots. Somebody at the bottom says, don't fail us with those awesome information videos. Yeah, what happened to the videos? You deleted every last one of them, didn't you? But we got the copies of them, so don't worry about it. The attorneys got them too, so don't worry about it. Isn't that you right there? That is you, right? Slandering my company, right? All right. Want to make sure that you know that like I told you, we back everything up. I do not like to walk in the court. I don't like to waste my attorney's time. I don't like to waste my time. I don't want to waste the judge's time walking in the court with some nonsense. If I want to bury somebody, I'm going to bury you. So we're going to be posting this to the website. This is a fellow by the name of Solidway 5 who did a bunch of fake reviews against our products. Clearly went in and basically claimed that he received an item from us, that he ordered it, did a fake unboxing, whole 9 yards. We busted him in a live stream. You can check it out on the site of him getting caught with a fake email and then going in and deleting the videos. We got him actually deleting the videos. Let me save this to my folder. I'm going to come bring you over here. I want you to see some of the stuff we have that we're going to be displaying on the site on our slideshow. Now, the reason why we like to load all this up on the blacklist, because the blacklist has one large link. We can take that link and we can drop it into any forum site we want. All that information is there for everybody to read through. But it just shows you, I had somebody, when they were going through the blacklist, they were like, gee whiz. They were like, these guys are that jealous of your work, and they are. It just shows. All that effort to make all those videos just to delete every single one of them because they got caught. Same thing with Fernando. Fernando went in and preached and pleaded and carried on that the Cinemax that we had done here was completely fake, just to have the exact same labels on its website, and then get pressured in doing the Network Race 773 by his customers to do this demonstration. Finally does it, and then goes on camera, talks all this craziness just to come down to delete the videos and get rid of them, and then come back and try to repeat the process again. So yeah, it clearly shows. Let's see, we're going to put this, and this helps out people. We got, mind you, they're not the only ones going on this list. As soon as we get Partay's product down here, he'll be on it too. I told you, we can't post him to the list. I can't even put his cancels on the list right now. They can't go on there because he didn't really do anything wrong. All he did was just cancel an order. He didn't back his product up, yes, but that's not enough to get on the list. We need to get his product down here so we can test it to see whether it does exactly what he said in his demonstration. That's what we need to do. But until then, he can't be on the list. Now, I got a couple of eBay merchants that will be going on here that we got stiffed on a few projectors. They sent us some pretty bad stuff down here. And we did try to talk to them and ask them why and so and so and so. Yeah, they got pretty bad. So they're going on the list. We got a couple of LED lights we've ordered from Amazon that, man, still can't believe they sent them that way. And they all come that way. We'll explain that one later on. Got to watch out for, what's it called? Day Better? Yeah, Day Better. Don't buy Day Better LED lights, trust me. All right, let's put this under our file. Here we need to make a file for this one. And also too, we'll be added in text messaging, all that stuff. You got to see some of the weird stuff we get sent. We're going to put all that stuff in. We're going to have a section there called the Weird Corner. This is stuff that emails and stuff we saved down through time on crazy stuff these individuals have sent to us, and you can read through the emails and everything. All right, let's put down as in. All right, so I want to be able to get that marked at first. Let's see. Let's see. All right. All right. That right there you're seeing, that's the fake batch number. Yeah, we caught him. That was a batch number that Fernando displayed of claiming he had our product. You notice the difference in the batch number? It's going the wrong way. And then in another one where he's showing himself on the camera, the batch number is going the right way. But the problem is that we can tell that that batch number was cut singly by itself. When we print out batch numbers and we use the notepad, they come out, but we have to separate each one. And then when we come out to be about that. Yeah, that's the first one he cut out, but the second one has a lot of extra paper at the end, which means he made a single one and pasted it on there. Again, we never used that much glue to begin with because it would look really sloppy on the container. So yeah, we have that one. We're going to put that next to the slideshow of the one, the second one here. All right, let me see. All right, let me pull up the other ones. We got to get the receipts ready for this one. I got to build the slideshow on the site. Also, those of you who've called me and left dirty messages, we have your phone numbers. We also pinged your phone numbers too on top of that over the weekend, and we can trace exactly where the phone calls came from. Just to let you know, your numbers will also be posted too. So, you might want to change your number real fast, and if you want to get bombarded with a lot of crazy stuff. Again, don't call my house with dumb stuff. Be an adult at the end of the day. These are individuals, have kids, family, and you're on a cell phone acting like a 5-year-old. Gotta grow up. But I got your number, and I'm gonna post it. Now, you can take this as being as, oh, this is an act of, it's not an act of revenge. People who do dumb stuff need to be out. And if you feel this is wrong, then you should have never got on the phone, wasted your time, not my time, because when you call me up, I'm working. You're not bothering me. All I got to do is go click and block you, and I'm done. And I go back to work. But you waste your time. So it gets pretty bad because you know what comes with changing a cell phone number? You're going to have to update everybody who has that number. Yeah. See, I keep a ledger of everybody who's on my cell phone. So when I can go back in, I can do. I'm done. Some people don't keep ledger, so you can come in right here for them. All right, let's go in here and let's get the rest of this stuff right here for we need. Let me see. Got that, got that twice. Now, remember when I told you to be careful about posting your phone number? Boom. Gotcha. I got more than one of y'all. Got your numbers right here. I got 12 of y'all numbers. Y'all be posted today. We're not going to post you to the blacklist. You're going someplace else. You're not going to the blacklist. There's a special place we're sending you to today. This is why I tell you, act like you have some common sense. You're grown men and women. You should know better than this. You should know better. I love how people sit there and say, oh, but you're supposed to be a Christian. You're not supposed to do that. Have you read the Bible? Yeah, you know someone named King David? Yeah. Read up on King David. See what kind of person he was at the end of the day. God made him an extreme, amazing warrior. He's not one you definitely want to meet in the middle of a battlefield at the end of the day. It's not something you're going to win. So Christians are designed to protect themselves. Yeah, there's lawyers, police officers, judges, all that, all Christians. Guess what? We're not meant to be welcome mats. God's people weren't meant to be stepped on and trampled on. We're designed to defend ourselves, but it's how you defend yourself. Now, if I go out and make a bunch of memes and I send nasty messages like these emails we have here on the table and I carry on like that, that's not being a very good Christian. But taking the very same nonsense that you guys sent to us and posting it so everybody can see it, that's defending ourselves. And we have a right to expose you for who you are. And you're going to be exposed. It's a lot there. That's not even all of them. Just printed out some of them. All right, let me see what we got on here. Right here, we got you, Crow. This is Crow right here making a fake Instagram account. That is my copyright, is it not? Trying to come in and trying to discourage people from buying from us. Yeah, he wasted all that time. Yeah, we contacted Instagram's legal department for that one. You know your IP address attached. You know that when you do dumb stuff like that? Ah, yes. You don't think, do you? You need a copy of that one to the post, onto the site. Now, this is where Fernando went into Instagram and got nasty with some people he should have never gotten nasty with. I mean, he got really nasty with them. Some racial slurs popped up here and there. He lost his temper. As you can see in the receipts, he doesn't have a very nice temper at the end of the day. Well, he doesn't know, he shouldn't have a temper at all, period. But anyway, he carried on pretty badly in this room. One of the contact knew me, and Crow was very upset because he wanted to persuade him to think of it, and the fellow didn't because he had our product already. And he became very agitated and he started carrying on. And that's why when we posted the address, he ran as fast as he could to that site where that address was posted. We talked to the customer over there too, and all of a sudden the address, poof, disappeared. But we have copies of your address. Now, if I were you, and thank God that I'm not, I know those people you ticked off on Instagram, how you got nasty talking about their kids and their mothers and fathers. You're lucky at the end of the day I don't have your same kind of personality, because if I did, your stuff, your address would pop right over there. And again, you are afraid because we did give you an option to get free paint from us. All you had to do was put your address, write down a slip at the bottom saying you give us full permission to ship this to your address, and sign it. So that way, when we ship it to your address, everything matches. And when the package gets there, it comes with signature confirm, which means we'll have a match of your signature on the signature confirm with the match on the letter. See? And the reason why you have to do that, because you've seen the kind of stuff that this individual does. Who knows, he'll drop something in the package and reseal it and say, this is what he sent to me. Don't trust him. He'll put bad things in your packages. You can't give this guy any credit whatsoever. We saw what happened with the Frankenstein. I mean, last minute, the man goes in and changes and manipulates the website to change it to a different color to back up his claim on the product that gets here, not realizing that we did a verification video recording the transaction showing the color of the product before it was shipped here. So you got to think ahead. All right, we need this one. Did we just load this one on down to the file? I think this one's going to. We got that one there, right? Yeah, I think we got that one there. All right. Let's see. Now, Instagram has an option, and their option on their platform, if they don't remove them completely, my attorneys will come in and sue them. Yep, we're going to sue them, including with YouTube. You too. We're going to get a file lawsuit against you too. And any other platform that this joker dropped on and slandered my company. And if you didn't do anything about it, mind you, we filed 3 complaints and nothing was done. So, lawsuit time. Oh, you're going to make Mr. Bird rich. Doing dumb stuff. And for those who are saying, oh, but you can't do that. Do you remember the meme of the girl who was doing that kind of, I don't know, kind of facial expression it was? It was kind of like this. People would put this like, duh, next to it. It was an African-American girl. Someone had caught her making this pose at lunchtime. And they shot a picture of it. And they took this picture and they posted it on the internet. And it became a meme. And this girl went out, got an attorney, and not only sued the individual who posted the picture and sued YouTube, but they also sued Google along with it. Because they sent out confirmation, they sent out information to YouTube explaining to them, look, you need to take this down so and so and so. And Google and the other platforms did nothing about it. And because they didn't do anything about it, they got hit with a lawsuit. But let's move on from here, because I got time to keep talking today. I got things to do today. Well, I got things to do today. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what you guys plan to do today. All right, we need, let me see. This has got to be all the way at the top. Whose phone number is this? Well, that's getting posted. Oh, the Japanese tea room. I remember that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, Jimmy, you posted my picture a couple times. Did I give you permission to post my picture? You did. I didn't, right? Partey, you did the exact same thing. You basically posted my picture and defiled it and posted it, right? Yeah, just wondering. That's another person doesn't want to give up an address at the end of the day. We sent him multiple replies for him to go in and buy the screen paint, which he would have to put his real address in, and he wasn't do it. And you already seen what Crow went through. Crow got scared and tried to put in a post office address, and he's gonna get the product for free. He was scared. We have your address anyway. I don't know what the point is. You do know if you place the order, finally place the order for the product, you still gotta put your address in. You know that, right? I was just wondering if you got that right there. Just put that in there. Just want to know. We need these right here. All of these. We want to need these right here. What's this right here? What is this? Ah, this is the person who basically witnessed someone trying to mimic our Instagram account. Right there. Sent us this message right here. That's how we found out. Crow is in there making a fake Instagram account trying to slander our company. I don't know where you guys get the time at. I really don't have the time. I have the time to post you guys to the website for doing dumb stuff, but where do you get the time at? You must be not doing any business at the end of the day. If you've got time to go in and make all these memes and all this stuff, you don't have any time. You have too much time on your hands. And of course it shows too, because again, in all your demonstrations, it's the same thing. Same projector, same screen, same project. I forgot we got to do the 250 today. We got to take it down. We got to get it ready. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. I got to keep going through all these right here. Where is the, I'm trying to find the ones we just put in a few minutes ago. Oh, we got to upload those. I forgot. Yeah, we got the receipts. I forgot we got to upload those to the account. So that's why I can't find them, but I'll take these right now. I need to take the rest of them right now. All right, let me see. We need to go to editor. We're gonna pop over to the blacklist. We got those already. I gotta take those and upload those to the website. So that's how we have to do those. But those pictures are already taken. Do you wanna know what we got on the table? I'll show you. We got Partey, some of Partey's cancellations here. These are cancellations. Sorry about the fingernails, people. So these are Partey's cancellations right here. You can see right here. This is why you got to learn to be a little smarter, man. Well, you shouldn't be doing this anyway. It ain't about being a little smarter. You shouldn't be doing it, period. See where the reply comes back at Squarespace, whatever that's what it is. On your receipt, what does this say right there? Not a smart person, are you? You know that, right? Basically, reply is here on your receipt right there. That's right here. That you sent to us, right here, Partey. See that information right there? Squarespace. Yeah. Should have thought about that before you sent us this email. And you said you're going to slap me with a lawsuit? I told your attorney to contact me a year ago, and you still haven't contacted me yet. Yeah, a year ago. So this is how you carry yourself at the end of the day. You're supposed to be a professional. This is how you contact people and you talk to people at the end of the day. This is the way you speak. That's not good, man. So this is, trust me, we made these orders when he went on and started walking around his backyard and told us that we canceled the order. Well, okay, no problem. I'll just go in and start placing some orders through your site. Refund. 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 So you can see the numbers are not the same. See, one's order number 7 It's 170, 172. Order number right there, 172. Order number 168. You guys, really, order number 169. They're not all the same. Order number 171. That's you right there. That's some of you. That's not all of you. Crow. Your email was posted to AVS Forms and 3 other form sites today. This is the email you officially sent to us, telling us we can order whatever we wanted. That doesn't look the same way over here. So this email right here is tied to all of these. The reason why, because this is the email that was sent to us telling us to buy whatever we wanted. This picture, this receipt is in silver. People ask me why it's in silver. This is the first cancellation we received. We went in to get the Cinemax. See what says Cinemax right here? See the link that he sent to us? The link that's sent for us to get to Cinemax screen paint. Order all we want. Cinemax, right there. Cancellation. Cinemax. Now, this is where he knew it was being recorded, and then this is where he went into the rants. So this is posted on all sites for everyone to see on how you carried yourself. At least Partey's smart enough not to basically put messages on his receipts, but you don't learn anything. So again, if you send us, and everybody looks at this, if you sent us an email telling us to buy whatever we want and we don't need to go through any of the nonsense, this looks a heck of a lot like nonsense to me. Cancel order. Cancel order. This is a new one we just got. This is where you lost your PayPal claim. How many Frankensteins did we order? We ordered quite a few of these. This is the one where the order was canceled. This is a black Frankenstein, which I'm still trying to figure out what in the world is this, because it was an active shopping cart. The money went right through with no problem. I looked, I was like, black? Okay, we got to place an order for that one. You don't see it on the website because it was not supposed to exist because he had it up there. He was collecting money out of it, but I don't know what it was doing up there to begin with. If you don't have a product, that's like me putting a product up there that doesn't even exist and I'm collecting money on it. How are you going to ship that out to begin with? But then again, knowing you would probably go into the website and change the color of the product to match your claim, like you did with us. There's another one for gray right there, gunmetal. I'm going to print out the rest of them too. We got another 10 more. I'm like posting that many to the site. I'm going to get it enough to show he's canceling out. We got one here where he got upset and he started screaming harassment. How is it harassment if you sent us an invite to buy? You sent me a link right there. See that? That's a link you sent to me. Check out my products right there. So I did. I checked out your products. And we got cancellation after cancellation. What was the other one he started screaming? Oh, here's another one. Here's an interesting one. Look at this one. You are banned from my website for life, loser. Wow. I am on vacation. You should take a vacation instead of being stuck at home, just going crazy over me, loser. Do you have short-term memory? You do know you sent us an invite to buy, right? So I was in there buying. I was doing exactly what I'm supposed to. You sent me a link, I'm buying. And then you're going to insult me and tell me to be a man for the first time in my life. So let me get this straight. You send me a link to buy. You insult me in the process. I go buy your products. And then you get mad when I buy your products. And I'm giving you money. I'm literally putting money into your account. So what's the problem? But you're upset. Your vacation wouldn't be ruined if you would just go on vacation and let me buy my paint that you told me I can buy all I wanted. That's it. Where's the problem? This shouldn't bother you. If orders are going through my account right now, I'm on vacation. I'm not going to go in there and disrupt my vacation for that. I'm on vacation. That's what I'm doing. Why would I take time to come off and really address that? No, I'm on vacation. No, it bothered you because you sent this over. You didn't think Mr. Bird was going to put his address in. That's what it was. And he did 18 times. My real address. Where we offered you free paint. And all you had to do was put your address in there. We'd have had your address either way. I told you we got your address either way. So it really didn't make a difference. And if you order directly through me and you pay for it, you still got to put your address in. So what was the problem? All right, then. All right, let me see. We got another one here where he tells me, don't need your business. Have a blessed day. Stay away. Thanks. I think you got two people living in you right now. Now, keep in mind, everybody else on the forum site is looking at the same messages and the email at the same time. This is what they're going back to. You said something completely different here in the email. You're telling us to buy. Then you're telling us that you don't need our business. You're telling us to buy, but we're banned. You're telling us to buy, but we're losers and we need to go on vacation. You're telling us to buy, but we're harassing you. Which one is it? Karens do this. So we'll read through the email, people. I've done this so many times, it's not even funny. I can probably recite it in my head. No need to go through all the nonsense. Order with confidence. And this guy right there, he has his email address right there. There is the date on a Sunday. It's at 1:26. To Immerse 4K Cinema. Every time I read that, I have no idea how in the world Silent Wave 5 came up with Crystal Edge technology screens, and not only that, with spaces in between. I don't even want to go down that road. It's just too much to figure out. It's just, anyway. The problem is they think they're going to get away with stuff. That's what it is. Check out my products. Well, actually, it's supposed to be products with an S. You didn't put an S here, but it's neither here nor there. All right. There's the link right there telling us to buy, right? Now, the order that got canceled when the customer, we tried to get the other one from him, was for the Cinemax. So that's what he sent us the link for, the Cinemax. If you notice, it's only for the Cinemax, that link. Okay, enough with all the, I'm not going to say the curse, but you know what it means. Here is the site, order all you want and done. All right. Not like you, I am a professional. Let's see, enough ranting. Just buy my mixes with confidence and done. Why in the world does this sound like the Charlie campaign? You watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia? You remember when Charlie was writing a campaign for, what was his name? I keep forgetting the guy's name, the tall dude. The guy thinks he's the golden goddess. Well, anyway, you know what I'm talking about, the golden phoenix. Anyway. And he was like, give me money now and be done. That's what this reminds me of. Anyway. All right. So I'm a professional. Enough with all the ranting. Buy my mixes with confidence. Are you kidding me, people? Does this look like confidence to you? I gotta make a book out of this thing. All right, let's see. With confidence and done. Why do all the drama of 10 videos saying the same thing? Well, actually, we're posting your stuff to the website, and we have to explain to people why you're being posted to the website, because if not, you get on YouTube and you start crying like a Karen. Oh, poor me. They're harassing me. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're being so bad to me. That's what you do, instead of being a man and facing up for the dumb stuff that you do. This is why we have this stuff here, because you canceled out. You cannot back your product. All right, so this is why we go through this. This is why we have to keep repeating this. Trust me, I don't even like repeating this. I'm tired of this. But we have to post all this stuff to the website so people can see exactly what kind of person he is. And that way, newcomers that are basically buying for the first time don't fall into your nightmare traps. As in the demonstration where you called yourself sitting right up on top of a screen, controlling the LED lights, 7-watt LED lights or 5-watt LED lights behind the back of your screen with the Alexas. We don't do that here. If you notice, Mr. Bird walks around the house. That's what he does. That's my screen in the next room with my Christian music playing with the word faith on it and why it's sunny outside. That's what we do over here. Told you, that thing runs with the sun coming through the window. Yes, it does. But anyway, as I said already, you fake your demonstrations. Again, trying to make it look like you're taking in all this light. 100% light, that's 100% light in that room over there. The sunlight coming through, hitting my screen. All right, now let's go finish on with this thing right here, okay? Enough with the ranting. We got past that. Why do all the drama of the 10 videos saying the same thing? Get the best from the best. From here, it doesn't look like the best of the best, man. It doesn't. There's cancellations all over my table. The best of the best Crow Screen Paint mixes. Be a man for the first time in your life. Have a great day. God bless, brother. Boy, I tell you, you're like the snake that entered into the Garden of Eden. You know the story behind that one. That's what you're like, or what they call the wolves in sheep's clothing. So you sent that email out, and look what we have all over the table now. So when the email popped up, we placed the first order, and like I said, I would have paid anything to be in that environment at that particular time when that email popped up, showing, hey, Mr. Bird just placed an order. And I placed another one and another. I'm posting back to back to back. We did like everything in the shop. Everything he had, we bought it right there from the door. Oh, the trauma that was going through him right now. And then this is where we start receiving the messages back, calling us losers and that, because he knows we're recording everything as we're doing it. Yeah. It got pretty bad. So this is where we started getting back all this stuff. I don't need your business. Have we heard that one before? I don't need your business. It's like playing solitaire. I don't need your business. I've heard that one before. Oh, he did do that twice on both Frankensteins. Are you kidding me? This is the one we just paid for $90. He jumped the price by $5. Look, I don't want your business. I don't need your business. Have a blessed day. All right, let me get my pictures uploaded. Let me get my media player set up for the blacklist. So that's why we put these on here. It's not only to just shame them and to out them. It's also when customers hit our website, when people hit our website, they can go there and get information. If you guys want to design a blacklist on me, go ahead. Knock yourself out. I don't do dirty stuff at the end of the day, but go ahead. Because everything we have on that site is you guys doing it to yourself. We don't have anything on there that we just made up out of the sky blue. No, everything on that site is you guys getting caught doing dumb stuff and getting posted. That's what it is. So knock yourself out. But it's on there to warn people, do not deal with these guys at the end of the day because they are scammers. And let me explain something to you, Fernando, so you can understand this. When you did that demonstration of the network gray, you matched again on the screen. The third time around, you matched after deleting the videos. Let me explain something to you again. You still haven't sent any receipts. Do I have to have an attorney contact you to request those receipts? Because again, we have been still asking for the receipts. We have been asking for batch from everything, the whole 9 yards. He has presented nothing. As a matter of fact, he's trying to ignore it. Do you want me to have an attorney contact you? I will get an attorney in California to contact you. So however way you want to do this, I want my receipts. If you're going to basically claim that you purchased something from me or do a demonstration, you need to have those receipts. And when we go to court, the judge is going to ask, my lawyers are going to ask, you're going to have to do something because in there, you're not on YouTube. You can't get away. You're going to be in that little corner with whoever you paid to defend you, and you better pull those receipts up. Or you're going to be in a world of trouble. Along with all the other crazy stuff we got on here. All right. What the heck did I just... Oh, that's candy. All right. Because, yeah, I want the receipts. Anybody would want the receipts. If anyone's making a product or designing something, and somebody comes up there and does a fake review against your product, the first thing you're going to ask for, okay, where are the receipts? Because we didn't get an order on our end, so where did you get it from? And especially if you can prove that the product didn't even launch yet. Oh, you definitely want receipts now. So that's why we're asking. We still haven't got them yet. But also what's disturbing in that video, you went in that video and you lied again. Got caught lying twice, people. He got caught lying when he was wearing the red hoodie. He was running around and knocking the camera over. That video disappeared. He got caught lying when he was doing a demonstration narrating, but he wasn't on there. We clicked on the video and it went into private. And now we came up with another video where not only can you not present receipts for the item that he claims he has, but the screen paints still match. But then you went in there, and this is the part that I don't like about you, that you do. That's dirty. You took that phone and you stuck it right up on top of that screen. So the only lights that the people are seeing on that video are the lights behind the back of the screen and at the bottom. We all know how your setup looks. We all know how it looks. So you went in there and asked Alexa to go in and brighten and dim the lights like you really had a really bright environment. Your environment wasn't bright at all, period. And no one could actually tell or get a judgment of it because you were sitting too close to the screen, where Mr. Bird comes on with a projector that's sitting 19 feet back and walks around his entire environment and allows you to see the screen. And not only that, passes back and through the visual room, which we have a screen on the ceiling and a screen on the floor. That's how it's supposed to be done. So you lie to people, and it's a shame because you got people out there, much like the knockoff projectors, will go out there and buy these machines thinking they're going to do a world of good, and they're trash. When you come out there and you do these fake demonstrations, trying to convince people that your product's different, we dim the light. No, man, you don't know what you're talking about. So just stop it altogether. But that's why I'm giving you a 250 challenge. That's your last challenge. We're not going to give you anything else because you don't complete nothing else. If you want to state at the end of the day that you're the same as me, then you see that monster I got sitting in my backyard, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to get yourself a 250-inch screen. You're going to take 2 quarts of your product, because remember what you claimed, you could paint up to a 300-inch screen. We got that on recording too. All that's, as a matter of fact, we gave him a challenge. He never did it. So what you're going to do is take 2 quarts of that and you're going to roll that into the screen. Not spray it, roll it in. We're going to roll ours in with no problem. Now, I did my measurements. It takes about 2/48, 96 ounces to do that screen because we did it. We did it in the paint on because we needed to know before we posted it on the website how much paint literally was going to take to do it. So I know already, but you have to do that. So next week, I'm going to take my screen down today. I was supposed to take it down yesterday. I'm going to take it down today and bring it into the shop to get it ready so we can start coating it. He's going to paint a 250-inch screen. He's going to set it up. He's going to have it outside. Mind you, your projector is going to be back 25 feet. It's got to be back a distance to hit one of those screens. And you're going to display a contrast level. All contrast levels. I'm not talking about, if you need help with contrast levels, I will send you a link on what you have to pick up. They're majority black. One of them is a Starfield demonstration. The other one's that goldfish moving in the background. Yes. And then you're going to take some black paint and you're going to put that next to your screen and you're going to blend it. That's what you're going to do. Now, us on the other hand, I love doing these demonstrations. You know this, people. We're going to take gray paint, silver paint, white paint, doesn't make a difference, and throw everything against our screen because we always go over and beyond, and we're going to show all white levels. This is going to be fun. We've done this already before, but let's do it again. This is what happens when you do testing constantly all the time. The stuff that you post for other people to do, you're not worried about it because you've done it already. They're the ones who are going to have to worry about it because they haven't done it already. Now, let me explain something to you. A 250-inch screen is a screen that takes in a ton of light. There is nothing that can hide from it. Nowhere in the world. It's virtually impossible. It's a big, big screen. So, there is no ceilings. There's no doors. There's no windows. There's nothing out there to protect you. And you can't stand up on top of a screen like that. It's too big. You have to sit back to 25 feet on where that screen is projecting from. Now, if you're going to sit there and complain you don't have the room, well, then next time you don't challenge people at the end of the day who do things on that level. If anyone's going to sit there and you're going to challenge me on that level, then guess what? You should be able to do the screen size also. Like that screen you have in your demonstration of the, what is it, 100-inch? We got 127/1610 in that area right there. Lucky I don't give you the ceiling challenge because that'd be even worse. You have to paint 180 inch to your ceiling. So that'd be far worse. That's the last challenge we're going to give you. There's nothing else we should give you anyway because you can't pass it. For those you're wondering, these are the videos that got deleted from the account. The one you guys can't find, that's them right there. It's just so crazy when you think about it. We did these tests already. We did it. And the reason why, Crow doesn't understand why chose the network gray. Well, we didn't choose it. Actually, Sherwin-Williams chose it. Because when I was doing the demonstrations on the black and white paint right here, and we made a couple of his products using this same mixture right here, I started thinking like, it might get to a point where this guy may start just selling you regular house paint off the shelf and claiming it to be his. So I was curious, how close would a shelf paint match his product? So that's when we called Sherwin-Williams. I sat there and said it right there on camera. We got to find out. I called Sherwin-Williams, and I was like, okay, we need a gray paint. And he said, well, we got several different paints. What about network gray? And I was like, what the freak is network gray? He says, that's a really nice tone of gray. Real nice. I was okay, we'll take that. So we got a gallon of it, brought it over here, did the test. It matched. It matched perfectly. When I popped the lid, the first thing I said was, ooh, this is not going to go well. This is going to be pretty bad. Because I knew it. I developed great screen paints. So anyway, we do the test, and we send the information over to him. We said, we need you to do this test demonstration live on camera. He ignores it. He ignores it for 6 months. Goes to about a year, and then he does it. And on camera here, he says that his customers pushed him to do it. Oh, I forgot. We're in freaking editing mode over here. Let's go over here. Oh, shoot. Whoops. That's an order coming through. Can't show you that one. I just saw the thanks right there and just realized that's an order. Anytime we get the thanks come through, that means somebody just processed an order. Can't show you that. My customer's information is very confidential. But anyway, as we're going over to this list real quick, I got to put this media player in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So anyway, as we're going in, he doesn't do the test. He won't do the test, and he's ignoring it. And then basically, when he does the when he finally does the demonstration, he makes a statement that his customers were pushing him to do it, and that's why he did it. Not because he should have did it from the door to back his products up 100%, because his customers pushed him to do it. That's why. Now we're on the unedited area of it. So then he finally does a demonstration, you know the whole story, la-di-da-da-da. We find the videos, and then we look at him and we say, no, buddy, you match the house paint. So he got on there and talked all this stuff about, no, it's the hue, it's the color, it's the blackness, it's all this. Just to go in and remove the videos. Which we can't find. Oh, no, you'll figure it out when you get there. Those are the paints we made. Slideshow right there. Y'all seen these already. Yeah, it's a slideshow. But just to go in and remove the videos. So what was the point of just going on YouTube and talking all that nonsense about how your product doesn't match network grade to remove the videos? What was the point of it all? Because you got caught lying. And even he realized that he messed up. So now we got a new video he's posted. He tried to use our label right here to try to cover up so people wouldn't see it. How come you didn't use the post the picture without our label? Like you're trying to cover something up. Man, this guy's a mess. Most of this down here, this is a Silent Wake 5. This is his section. And we're going to be posting his pictures to that picture too. Go in just to go through all that, just to delete the other videos or mark them in private. What was the point of it all? I'm sorry, wait for I got caught. We got new videos to put in here too while we're at it. Let me see. That was the case. That's the verification on the Frankenstein. This is the Frankenstein scam. We call it the ambient light rejection scam. Right there, you'll figure it out. You'll see it in the video. He claims the product to be ambient light rejection, but now it's not. And then Frankenstein matching the UV mix. We made the UV mix. That's another reason why he couldn't have that paint come down here. Because again, if he swapped out the paint at the last minute to change it out, for us. And then he realized he has to stay with it because we can't change it back because it's going to look good. So he has to keep it that color. We can't send that paint over here. We know how to make it because, again, we made the UV mix. This is a network Sherwin-Williams scan. These are missing videos that are missing. We need this one right here. I know we need to put here. No, I forgot. We're in editing mode. Editing. That's not editing mode. That's the actual video. We have to go back in editing mode. Cause I got a video we got to put there. This is the video being deleted right here. So this is when we deleted the video. This is the Extreme Black Widow. Still waiting for receipts. We haven't got them yet. This is a whole new section here. We got a section here. This is empty. All right. I'm going to put a media player here. All right. Cool. Let's go into the editing section of this page. And I want to go in. I need to put a video. That one's already done. Let's see, this is the side-by-side paints. Oh, we definitely need to replace this one. There's another one we definitely got to put in that one right there. We need to remove this someplace else. I'll figure out where we're going to put that video at because there's another one that has to go there. Let me see. Solid Wake 5. Okay, it's scam. Busted. I can't wait for you to open your shopping carts, man. I really can't wait. I'm not buying again because we can't buy. We can't buy because they'll return the money back to us. We have somebody else. We have a few people waiting, and it's funny because we had 4 more people pop on yesterday. Hey, you need more people to go in and try to get that paint, and I was like, no, thank you. So now there's gonna be a group of people now trying to get that paint. I don't know if they're making it a challenge or what's going on over there, but we got people trying to get that paint out of his shopping cart, and he is not opening them shopping carts for nothing. How long is those shopping carts gonna stay locked? I'm putting a raffle in I'm thinking maybe 2022, 2023 maybe. I'll lock them down for a whole year. He ain't opening the shopping carts. Some shopping carts are locked. They're waiting to get in. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to send no emails. He already knows what we're doing. He already knows what we need, what we want from him. He's locking his shopping carts. He's not going to open them up. Open your shop. I'm going to check today. I'm going to see if the shop. I'm pretty sure they all check it. If the shopping cart was open, I would have got that confirmation. Like, yo, we got one. We got one. And we got 10 people simultaneously hitting his freaking website, trying to get that paint out of his website, and he's locking it in. Don't make you look good at all. It makes you look bad. You can't open your website for anybody else now because we're hunting to get it. But like I said, you did a review against my product, right? You claim my product to come up dark, right? So we're going to have your product down here. We're going to put you against our products down here, and we're going to break down that whole fusion thing you were talking about. But it doesn't seem like you want to open your shopping carts up. That's crazy. We got people over here on the table canceling orders on us left and right because they're afraid to go against the technology. They can't even take free paint from us because they're afraid. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Meanwhile, we're trying to get into your sites to buy from you, and you're afraid. Oh my goodness, man. Locked his entire shopping cart down. This ain't the first time he did it. I need to get a media player in here. First, we need to get to add in a title right here. Put a title right here. This is crazy. Anybody else? Any person on we wouldn't anyway because they don't talk about us. But anybody on freaking on eBay, we can go there and buy their products, get a confirmation number. Product will be here. Boom, done. That's it. We ain't got no reason to test them out. We don't care. Because they mind their own business at the end of the day. They're not in there calling us scammers. They're not in there doing this and doing that. They mind their own business. We wish them the best of luck. We really do. But you individuals that run your mouths too much talking about, oh, yeah, we tested. Yeah. That's why we got a table. You guys back there sitting on my table. Canceled out. Locking your websites and stuff. They're afraid to open up your websites. And you talk all this trash. And back it up. I'll tell you something. We don't really, we've had Crow stuff down here. We had it. We know what it is. We made it. I told you about the D5K. We made that stuff already. We know how to make it. We want Partey stuff. That's what we want. Partey, your product looks exactly like the D5K, and I know how to make that paint. I'm pretty sure I know what your product is. That distilled water, we already know what that is already from the door. Distilled water. that mica, or the Crow tried to use mica, but put mica in it with great. Well, we did it with black paint. Still didn't work, and that was an 8, by the way. Some of you guys are more powerful than an 8. All right, let's put in. Let's see. Scam picture show. Scam. Let me cap all that. Yeah. See, your font is called Rosewood. Okay, I think I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna grab this, but we're not gonna use that because that'd be pointless because there's more than one person on here. If it was just you, yeah, we would use Rosewood. But there's more than one person on there, so that would be unfair because then that would be just marketing you because you use that particular form of font when you basically put it on your containers. That's basically blaming you all the stuff we have on there because everybody recognizes that particular font with you. So that would be unfair. So like I said, we do things fair on the blacklist. Let's put it down to where I had it at. There we go. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. We don't need that there. That'll be perfect. All right, get rid of that. And let's go grab, let's see. We need to add a gallery to it. What gallery we're gonna use? I like, actually this one's not bad. It doesn't use a lot of room, but I want the big board. We got the big gallery. Yeah, that's the big gallery. We'll take that one right there. Where did that thing just land to? That's what I hate about basically. There it is. We just saw it pop up, did we not? There we go. There's a giant gallery. All right, let's bring this down a little bit so we can have our. There we go. Now we got to do is go in here and manage these pictures and get rid of this stuff right here. Manage your pictures. We got one in there. We're going to leave one in there because we have to go in and remove that up later on. Is it the one there? One right there. Okay. All right. We need to go over to add media. So add images. Let's go to upload. Upload from computer. want to be on this side. All right, let me see. Let's see. Pictures. Where's the first photo we play? Pictures. Parte AV. What file was that? Oh yeah, it was the email. You gotta put that in there. That's the email there. All right, so I got all my pictures on my phone, but I'm gonna put the other two in there right now to get the ball starting. And then I'm gonna upload from my phone, take it from there, drop it in there, and then we're done. And you'll get a chance to see all the receipts we have sitting there in the table. I have zoom capability on my pictures. You can zoom, scroll, whatever you want. Now, for the individuals that are upset over this, who you got to be upset with? Me? You cancel the orders. I didn't come into your house and put a gun to your head and say, hey, cancel these orders. No, you cancel the orders. You did that with your own free will. If you could back your product up, you go in there, you talk all this trash about your products being this and your products being that. And then when we go to order your stuff, you cancel out. So, you only got yourself to blame for this. Getting caught doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, you can only blame yourself. No one told you to do this. No one told you to go and delete videos. No one told you to do any of this stuff. You may take it like, oh, he's doing it. It's not out of it. That's nothing with revenge. No, if it was revenge, it'd be a whole lot worse than that. Trust me. It'd be a whole lot worse than that if there's revenge involved into it. No, it's about outing you for what you are. You should not be selling screen paint. None of you individuals should be selling screen paint. You lie. And the fact you're talking about making this Stream Black Widow with gun. Where do you get gunmetal paint from freaking Home Depot? I would love to see that one. You talking about what's it called? Bullseye. Bullseye makes a very dark, almost their gunmetal looking kind of gray primer, maybe, and mica. Yeah. Good luck with mica and gray paint. We did mica and black paint, didn't even match. Mica, please. That tells me right from the door, from a person who has an experience of making black screen paint. What you just said on camera clearly shows me at the end of the day, you have no idea about what you're talking about when it comes to black technology at all, period. Not even gunmetal at that. There's black diamond right there. No, yeah, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about when it comes to gray screen paints. Again, why would we fear, and this is too funny, why would we fear you telling people that, oh, go buy the Network Gray? We test the Network Gray. We're the ones that actually started the Network Gray. You think I'm going to buy a Network Gray product and not put it into my own product at the end of the day? Please, we show people how to make gray screen paint products for free. So why the frick would I be worried about a gray screen paint product to begin with? Why? If I tell people how to make it. And what we tell them how to make is far more advanced than that Network Gray. At the end of the day, the half and half, yeah, it's more advanced than the Network Gray. And we tell you how to make more advanced gray screen paints. Got a couple more too. Matter of fact, I got to go to my other website and I got to update it. We got a website dedicated for showing people how to make gray screen paint mixes. And we're afraid of what you're, yeah, please. How do you feel with the shoes on the other foot? Well, actually, it feels quite nice. I mean, I'm not having a problem at all because we test this stuff all day. As a matter of fact, I got an ingredients for you if you want to make it. I told you it's the half and half. Let's begin why we're doing this. So, basic, advanced version, actually there's the dumbed down version too of the Network Gray 773, but it's the easy version. The easy version is just basically a scoop of black paint because pretty much what you saw in the demonstrations, it matched this product perfectly with no problem. You just drop in one scoop of black paint and that's it. You're good. You got a bit of an edge. It's going to be better than his. But if you want to make the advanced version of it, then what you do is you go in and you take the PPG, or PP, I think it's PPG, I think it's PPG or PPJ, from Home Depot sells that. you take out half of a quart and you put in half of the PPJ, half of the Network Grade 773, take half of it out and put the other half. It's called a half and half. That way you actually see the silver that you put into the paint. Because if you put a couple of tablespoons in there, you ain't seeing jack at all, period. But you do half. So once you put in your half, right, that's going to be your base that you're making. That's your base. When you're putting in your toner should be anywhere in the area of, you're going to do adjustments 1, 2, and 3. That's all you need. Don't go any farther than that. It'll be too dark, trust me. Then after that, if you want to put a little silver in, go get yourself some extra fine silver over at Lowe's and put in 1/4. That's all you need for your 32 ounce. By the way, Crow, this is 32, not 36. So that's all you have to do. Now, when you make that one, when you make a gallon, all you do is multiply it by 4. That's it. That's how you make a gallon of it. That's it. That's all you have to do. I'll post the ingredients at the bottom for you so you can make it. And if Fernando wants to make it, he can also make it himself. Do we add all these to the gallery or just this one? Let me see real quick. All right, we got the one right there. Okay, so now we can get rid of this one and get rid of this one out of the way because that was just a buffer to get that out of the way. All right, now we can go in and put the rest of them in. But if he wants, he can make it himself. As a matter of fact, when he called my house, asked him for permission to buy the product last year. Was it last year? No, it was 3 months ago. It wasn't last year, it was 3 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago, sorry about that, 3 months ago. Oh, no, sorry, I'm gonna take it back, 2 months. No, it would be 3 months ago. Heck yeah, it's July. It would be 3 months ago. So now it's 3 months ago. 3 months ago, calling me asking to buy the product, I asked him 2 things. 1, did you do video demonstrations of the Network Grade 773, which he replied to. He did 2 of them. And for him to do all 7 of the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint products on the website. He has failed to make those. You know why? Because those products are better than his screen paint. And they're for free. You can make them for free. Now, like I said, if we're intimidated and we're scared of the Network Grade 773 outperforming our product, we wouldn't have a website giving you free grade screen paint mixes. And the installation is free. Reno 911. You ever watch the guy? He got the he got paid off a commercial just to say, and the installation is free. It was funny, man. I'm telling you, I got to get back. They got the new episodes out too. I got to check out the new episodes. Okay, I'm gonna add some images. So I'm gonna need to get the rest of these in here. All right, we got that one. We'll just duplicate it and bring that one back out. Come on, man. Be nice. All right, we need that one. And let's bring it down to this one, because these 2 right here. I need to get the watch one to match that one over there. And we'll add that to the gallery. All right. Let me see. All right. I think we put the phone numbers in there too. They're on there too. Let me check and see what we got. Yeah, boom. Up on the slideshow for everybody to see. Phone numbers will be posted next. You jokers, you called my phone carrying on and acting up. Yeah, we got a record of all your phone numbers. Everyone ain't got a detailed record from the phone company for that. We're going to be posting all your numbers. We're going to have a section right here called Call a Troll. Next time, grow up. Don't call people's houses with done nonsense in the day. Grow up. Pretty sure you have parents who have taught you better than this, and you have listened to none of it all. Well, that's what happens. Whew, man. All right, we need to, this one right here. Right there. I need to, let me see. There we go. This is what we need to get access to. I want to put a link there. We're gonna leave that one alone. Be nice on this one. I could put your links in right now. I have your links already attached to my receipts back there. Well, I don't get them anyway. Everything's attached to receipts anyway. Let's see. Yeah. We'll come in and do these updates. So we're going to come in tomorrow because I'm not really doing it right now. We're going to put all the information in there. Person Crow, you're going to be up here because you did this. This is your mess. So we're going to put you up there, giving you full credit for your work for everybody to see. But how you went on to Instagram and you made fake accounts. I'm pretty sure the people that are tracking you right now are probably going to want to know that too. Let me see. All right. We have 1, 2, 3. We need this one. We don't need that one. We don't need this one. We got 2 of these in there. That one can go. This one right here. We have. And what's this one? That is. Yeah, that's the fake batch number. All right. We need these 2 right here. That's what we need. All right. Perfect. This is all we need right here for now. So what we have is we're going to do another one here with the crow's face that shows the fake batch number that he's displaying in the video screenshot we have here on our channel. We're going to save this right now for this right here. Now, what's going to go on here on the scammer show is basically the receipts we have behind us, the cancellations. We have another section we're putting in on how these 2 individuals carry themselves very unprofessionally, because we have emails from them. I was cursing us out. With Fernando, it's much worse. We even have live streams of us having conversation where he was just ranting and just going off. So, yeah. Because if people are going to be buying screen paint from you, they need to know that the person who's selling it is stable. Let's see, what do we have here? This is another video supposed to go here. This is supposed to be busted. Okay, let's go over here. We got a video we need to put in there. I think we just did a previous video on that one. Oh, that's a D5K for those who don't know. That screen paint that looks like Partay's product? Yeah, that is in 2015. You guys have been copying me, man. You've been copying me. Yes, you have. You've been copying me. D5K. You've been copying me. Because in this demonstration, I take my hand and I run it through the screen, my fingers through the screen. And you made that comment in your demonstration, which means the only person would know about that unless they watched that demonstration, which means you watched that demonstration and you made your product the exact same tone this is. Yeah, that's why you don't want your product coming. While we're here on top of looking this up, let's check if your website's open. I'm curious if you opened this website already. Not basically. I mean, you guys can take it anywhere you want, but like I said, you guys are scammers, and scammers don't like to be exposed. They will hide as much as possible, fake as much as possible. All right, let me see what we got going on here on the website. If it's open, if he got one cart open, just need one freaking cart. If he had a cart open, I'd have got a confirmation by now, or somebody telling me one of them's open. What we got? Let's see what we got. Any of these shopping carts open yet? Closed, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Bottom one, sold out. We still got them shut. We're locking them. Now, I know he's going to sit there and probably try to say, oh, we got a lock for... No. You got a lock because we got 10 people and climbing to get into your site to buy from you. I'm not buying from you. I can't buy from you. You'll give me my money back. What's the point? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of my day. You go in there and buy the product just to get a cancellation from PayPal saying, hey, the money was put back into your account. So what's the point? So I just got a bunch of people to go in and get your stuff. They're the ones you got to worry about because you don't know who they are, what state they're coming from, what they look like, he, her, whatever. You don't know how they're going to hit the cart. You don't know. So because you don't know, paranoia has got the best of you and you can't open up your shopping cart. So that's definitely shut. Let's go move on. Isn't this supposed to be the model for this year, the 2022 model, whatever it's supposed to be? You can't open your shopping cart. And I explained this to you. Well, I don't even know who you are at the end of the day. Keep in mind, I never knew who you were. I didn't even know who Silent Wake was at all. None of y'all. Only person we knew was Crow. But you guys felt the need to jump on that bandwagon. And what's the results for jumping on the bandwagon and toying with Mr. Bird? What's the results of it all? Got a locked shopping cart. You can't open his website. We got canceled orders all over the table. What's the results of it all? What's it come down to? Crow, we got so much embarrassing stuff on you, it's not even funny. My website is overloaded with you on it. Canceling orders, pulling out orders, falsifying orders, all kinds of stuff we got you on. What's the result of it all? What did you gain from it all? From messing with Mr. Bird? What did you get? I'm supposed to be the dog that you set behind the gate, that when he opened the gate, I wet on myself? That's what you said? Interesting. I'm the one that put my address in 18 times. You're the one that's afraid to put your address in and put a P.O. box in. You guys can't back your products. If you can't handle me, how are you going to handle any of these big corporations at the end of the day? Because these guys are pit bulls at the end. How are you going to go against them? They're far worse than what I am at the end of the day. These jokers will come get you. They're not going to sit there and send you a pretty little email. They will come get you. A man will come to your door dressed in a suit and he'll send you a letter and say, hey, see you in court. Just like that. I can handle the big dogs. I'm used to it. That's usually what I'm doing most of the time when I'm doing a screen against a company and they contact me and they go, okay, we don't want you to do this anymore. Take this down, blah, 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 blah. This is what we usually go through. But you guys, on the other hand, you'll crumble. It's like watching a house made out of notebook paper trying to survive a freaking windstorm or rainstorm at the end of the day. If you had mind your own business, if you came on and said, okay, I don't know who this fellow is, I'll do the research myself, I'll come up with my own opinion, that's it, basically about it. And if you had contacted me and said, hey, look, this guy's talking trash about you, let me talk to you, let me feel you out, let me see what kind of person you are. That's what you should have did. That's what you should have did. But no, you don't do that. You go out and believe anything this guy says and decide to slam me and slam my product, call me a scammer, call me this, that, and the other. What did I tell you what was going to happen to you? I told you, if you mess with me, I am going to burn your harbor to the ground and sink every last one of your ships. Did I not say that? Did I keep my word on that? You can't open your shopping cart because I got dogs waiting for you at your front door to get your products and you can't open them up. You don't want that product coming here. We know you don't want that product coming here. If you did, we wouldn't have your cancel orders sitting on the table. Crow, on the other hand, well, he's done damage to himself beyond belief. You already know what he's done to himself. And then try to go in there and try to do some demonstration by saying that, if you buy 24 ounces, 36 ounces, that's a quart. No. Crow, 32 ounces. By saying that you'll get more bang for your buck. No, you get more of a crappy screen. That's what you'll get. We don't match Network Gray at all, period. As a matter of fact, like I said, we give out free screen paint. We show you how to make it. So it's not a threat to us. It's a threat to you, but not to us. You got any ideas on making black screen paint? You want to put one of those out so we can make it? Because I'm kind of bored this week. I mean, I'm pretty much once I finish everything here, I'm going to be bored. So I need something fun to do. Come up with some ideas for making black gray screen paint. Black paint, so we can stick that against our screen because I'm kind of bored here. I'm still waiting to get my dragon, and I still haven't gotten that yet. I'm still waiting on that. So do me a favor. Come up with some ingenious ideas on how to make black paint. That mica and gray paint, no, it's not going to work. We did mica and black paint. Much, much more difficult, but much more funner. So give me a challenge. Make something. Put out the ingredients. We'll make it. We'll do the camera, everything on yours. Until then, we have 7 digital monocrystal screen paints we need you to make. You have the black and white paint you're going to have to make. And you have the half and half, our new Cinemax Network Gray 773. You're going to make that too. That's a shame. Mind his own business. Just mind his own business. Got to contact me and say, hey, look, so and so, and talk with me. But you couldn't talk with me. You had to slam me, call me a scammer, all this. And look at the results of it all. You can't even open your shopping carts. And you can't sit there and say, well, you can't say anything. You did this already. History repeats itself. Those cancel orders we have on the table, we went in and we placed the first order. And we placed the first order. There we go. Had a little hiccup there. Anyway, like I said, we got that recorded. We got it recorded. We went and we placed the order. And the minute we placed the order, and we was going to go in and place another one. I was going to get one more. Every single shopping cart locked. Every last one of them, including the one we bought out of. So you mean to tell me that we've been looking at that product for at least 2 months, before we made the purchase because I wanted the black. That's what I wanted. But when you started running your mouth in your backyard, I said, figure, you know what? Forget it. I'll just buy any of them. I don't even care. And I wanted to buy that one. The minute we bought it, every shopping cart locked behind it, including the one we just purchased from. So you mean to tell me we've been staring at that item for 2 months and we're the only ones that went in and bought the last one? Tells me two things. Either no one's buying from you and your stuff has been sitting there forever, or we're the only one that came in and bought from you. So you only had one in that shopping cart? No, you saw the order come over, you saw the name on it, you saw the address, you knew who it was, and you started shutting the shopping carts down because you knew I was coming in for more. And I was coming in for more. I was coming in for all of them. That's what I was going to do that day. But he stopped us because he shut the shopping carts down. So now the shopping carts are shut down, we're going back in and we're looking, trying to figure out when he's going to open the shopping cart. So now every day it's a thing like, oh, we got to go into the shopping cart, see if it's open. We got to go into the shopping cart, see if it's open. We got to go into the shopping cart, see if it's open. Then you post samples. You post samples. You put up some samples of your product. We went and bought 40 and we went and bought 20. And you cancel and put the money back in my account. What's the point of having a sample? You get rid of the sample, you got rid of them right from the door. There you go. Our receipts right here. One's saying 40, the other one says 20. They're both samples. Sample here, sample pack there. You cancel, put the money in the back in the account, and then the sample disappeared. He took it off the cart. He completely erased it to the cart. All right, we'll wait again. So then we're waiting. Go back, check the shopping cart. Gets about 4 months in. Then we hit 2022. He comes up with an announcement. He has new gray screen paints coming out. There's new stuff coming out. All right, fine. We'll go get the new stuff. I buy the first one. Money goes back to our account. Take the same $160. Go buy another one. Money goes right back into the account again. I said, you know what? At this point, we might as well get the third one for the collection. Go get the third one. All of a sudden, we get a 404 error code saying that you pulled the marketplace down or basically hit it, whatever you did to it, but you got rid of it. So we couldn't get that third one because I said I needed it for my collection. Waited around before, let me see what we had to wait to get that one. We had to wait, let me see, that's the Vega. They were right after each other, 71, 7. Yeah, they're right after each other. Forte. There we go. We keep receipts of everything. So they're right after each other. We got one here that says 70, 71, 72. They were all back to back. First one we put through was for the, supposed to be the Dark Star. That was the first one. And that one got canceled. That was, let's see. Yep, right there. 2022, I told you it was this year. 2022, that's when the order was placed. On the 4th, right? Now, the one that says, this is 70. The one that says 71, right there. That one right there. Look at the time right there. They're right after each other. Look at this one. This is the Vega now. The other one's not the Vega. The other one's the Dark Star. Sorry, the Dark Star, no, Daystar, and the other one's the Vega, right? Now, we placed another order. We got our money back in our account again. He hit the account again. Refund 72. Look at the date on it. Same time. They're all hit back to back to back. What does this one say? The Vega Plus. And you're running around in your backyard telling people that the put's canceled and that, don't worry, Ken, we'll get your product sooner or later. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever, ever, ever do that. Don't ever do that. Because I will embarrass you. And for each time we place an order, we pay this video. I hate to do people that. I hate to do people like that at the end of the day, but like I said, you give us no choice. Because you don't know how to act. You want to slander my product and talk trash about me at the end of the day. No, I'm going to embarrass you pretty badly. And now your shopping carts are locked. You can't open them up. Now just imagine if this one just could have went a completely different way. If you would have contacted me and talked to me first and said, hey, look, I want your opinion. Let me talk to you so and so and so. Let me size you up so and so and so. Who knows? You could have been friends. But you decide to go in and play Crow's game, and this is what happens to you. Can't even open your shopping carts. And you know, we started off with 3 people trying to get your product. It jumped to 10. More and more people are jumping on because now they're trying to see who is going to be the first one to get your stuff now. That's what it's turned into. You got to put up a reward. I might buy a PS5. Put a bounty on your website to get your product. But I'm not going to go down that road. We just want your product here for testing. That's all. That's all. We just want it here for testing. And we got to go through all this. Same thing with Crow. Same cancellation. Same nonsense. We got to go through with him too. Let me see what we got here for this video. I need go back here. D6K. We had D6K too. I forgot about that. We had that one too. It was a little bit darker. And then let's go in. And I need to get the videos we just did posted to the site. Let me see. That's us. That's definitely what we're doing. Some testing. Crow refunds their money. Of course you refund their money. I sat there and said in the video. I sat there and said, ain't no big deal. We don't really care. We just want to see what color we're going to get this time. That's all. We don't care about doing. Why would we test this product? They don't work. So I just sat there and did the order just for the sake of just doing the order. Let's see what color we're going to get. He puts some money back in our account and gives us the middle finger. That's all you can do. Your products don't work. There we go. Look at this. Caught scamming again. This is the one we need right here. And for my company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Now the reason why we have to look into this video. Look at this, man. You have lost your mind if you're going around telling people that these are 2 different screen paints right here. And at that, that's a 4K laser projector. Why does it look so bad? That looks absolutely horrible. Look at that. Someone had told me, oh, how much is that machine? What? And that's what it looks like. No, I'm not buying that. There's no way. There's nothing wrong with the P2. The P2 works perfectly fine. It's what it's being displayed on that looks like crap. Oh, wait. I've seen this somewhere before. Oh, I have seen this image somewhere before. The fellow who had the P2 projector on the gray screen. Ooh, yes, I have. See, it's onion. People just wonder. I've seen this same discoloration before. I saw it on the fellow when we were looking for people who had the P2 projector. Hold on for a minute. We got to track that one down. Yeah, I knew I seen that discoloration before. Let me see. P2 projector. We need to find that one right there. I knew I seen that somewhere. P2 ultra short throw projector. I knew I saw somebody with the same thing, the same reaction on that projector. Guy who had the gray screen. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. In the dark. In the dark. Do you see this? Always in the dark. There's nothing wrong with the projector. Don't discourage yourself. Buy the projector. The projector's good. It's the screen paint is crap. And everybody else has it in the dark. Why are you in the dark with this projector? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yet I can walk around my house with a projector that cost me $150. Yeah. And 19 feet away from a screen. That's pretty bad. Nothing wrong, like I said. Nothing wrong with the projector. The projector works perfect. Oh, this is the one I saw the promo. This is a beautiful promo. Their intentions when they launched this projector was not to have it in the dark. Oh my goodness. In the dark. It's the guy who did it with the lights on. One guy did the review. Now the guy who did the review on it, he didn't do it right. I'm sorry. I call him out on that one. Because his screen was crap. It was. We got projectors over here that are way, way, way beyond that projector right there. And our screen's way better than that. Our projectors are way better than that. That's nothing. That projector works perfectly fine. It's a shame it's just crapped up on these crappy screens over here. Let me see. Shame. Not good piece of machinery to be dumbed down. And the sad thing about it is, all these people that are doing these reviews on these projectors are using the wrong screen. Because it should not be in the dark with this machine. You're ultra short though. You're sitting right up on top of the screen. I got an ultra short there right here. I'm right up on top of the screen. You're right up on top. So how in the world are you sitting in the dark? Unless you're going to spend the money for a very serious, expensive screen, yeah. Other than that, you shouldn't be having that issue. See right here? This is somebody who has an extremely expensive screen. But those projectors don't work on gray paint. And I kind of explained that one too. That's why everybody we see who has either a white screen or somebody who has a gray screen is sitting in the dark. Anybody who's sitting in a fully lit environment with that projector, yeah, they got a very expensive screen in that environment. Oh, of course. I thought so. I think this is the guy who basically has the dragon. That's the screen I want. He has the dragon. I want to test it out. Now I know this screen he got in there is high end. I know he's got a good screen in here. I know he's got a good screen in here. Where's that video at? I just saw it in the thumbnail. Come on, man. I hate it when people put thumbnails in and don't show basically the actual product. No, it's just him talking. Then why put that in the thumbnail if you're not going to show up the freaking screen? What's the point? I hate that freaking nonsense so much. Yeah, I hate that. Stop doing that nonsense, man. If you're going to show off the product, show it off. But I know for a fact his screen can do that. Because, again, that's a very expensive screen. That's why they were set up for it to do. You're supposed to have that much light. It's designed so you can have that kind of TV-like setting and a fully lit environment. But you're going to have to spend a couple $1,000s for a screen to do that. I'm going to put down review. See if we can basically get... Here we go. Here. Let's see if we get... Somebody, the guy did the review on it. Let me see. Let me get on here. Let's see if this is fellow right here. You see where he's sitting out in the dark? You see why he's sitting in the dark? Not the projector. It's the screen. It's having the issue. Because you're watching somebody with the same projector in a fully lit environment with no problem whatsoever. Comes down to the screen. Any lights on here? Any lights on any of them? Any? None. So this is what you're going to turn your living room into. You need the GPS your coffee table so you don't bang your knees into it. Cinemax Ultra Sure Throw overview. Cinemax 2. Let me see. Oh, man. In the dark. In the dark. Now see where they're sitting in the dark right there? In the dark. Look at this. Look at this. Man. What the heck? This is why, man, it is no freaking hope for the home theater wars here. Look at this mess right here. In the dark. Another demonstration. Sure about that. Here it is, found it. This is it. That projector has a 2 million to 1 contrast. 2 million to 1. Look how bad that looks. Look familiar? Yeah. Crow Screen did the exact same thing. Look how badly that looks. Nothing wrong with the projector. Projector works fine. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's on a crappy screen. That's why. There's nothing wrong with it. Same thing. I told you. I've seen that image. I've seen that discoloration somewhere before. That's how your screen's washed out. Now, if somebody saw this compared to the demonstration, the demo, the screen looked absolutely freaking insane, even looked real at one point. But in the demonstration, they're probably using they're definitely using a very high-end, expensive screen. So you can get the projector, it'll work fine, and you have to cough up about $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a high-end screen, gunmetal screen, to get that projector to do what it's designed to do. That's what you're going to have to do. Or you go and get these cheap mixes out here, and you end up with this nonsense at the end of the day, where your screen can't even pull up proper color, and you're constantly sitting in the dark doing demonstrations, or, my personal favorite, up hugging the screen to give it the appearance that the environment is fully lit when it's not. There you go. But yet, we can go upstairs on a $130 projector that I got used off of eBay, and I can produce a 150-inch screen and look out my window at the same time. It comes down to the screen. That's what it comes down to. But I never want to discourage people by saying, oh, I don't want to go near the P2 because it looks like, no, it's not nothing wrong with it. Just like these old projectors I got sitting in the house, that projector I have sitting over there, my 600 by 800 720p SVGA projector, nobody would buy that and have that in their home theater set up. Nobody would even go near that thing. Because they figure it's 720p, it's 600 by 800 res, it's a piece of garbage at the end of the day. It's not even going to give me a proper image. And not realizing that that projector right there, introduced to our technology, makes that projector look absolutely outstanding. Like my $109 Christie projector sitting upstairs. So imagine that my older projectors and their heyday, where, let me see, in their heyday, where they were being displayed, people thought those projectors were producing the best that they could possibly produce, not realize that they haven't really unlocked on what that projector can do. So I take an old projector that nobody else wants, and we give it new life. And I would love to see the people who made that projector or designed that projector go back and go, wait a minute, that's the same thing we were showing off many years ago? That thing's garbage. No, not when we get done with them. And that just tells our customers that they don't have to go out and spend all this money for an expensive projector just to calibrate, just to be in the dark. Because again, screen is not working correctly. You can go buy yourself a nice little cheap 720p projector and get better results. Because the screen does all the work. Now, if you have a high-end projector, then that means you're just going to get a much more advanced image out of your projector using our technology. Because someone else made a statement about saying that our projectors don't work on 4K. Eventually, you do not research me enough. We had a dedicated screen paint designed for a 4K projector, the PX747 by ViewSonic, which I bought when it first came out. All right, let me see. We need to go down here. Let's see. This is going into... And my 150-inch screen gets here today. A lot of my stuff gets here today. But we're not going to be doing anything until whatchamacallit. I'm not doing any demonstrations until whatchamacallit. We're just doing updating today. That's all we do. Start updating. Here we go. We got to put the video here. This father's a scam on the network, Gray 773. He came out and did it again. And this one right here is requesting the receipt. So we'll put that one in there next. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? This is supposed to be requesting receipts. Let me see. Yeah, we need to put the request receipts there. Let me see. Let's go in and get further receipt requests. I was placing the order for the Frankenstein. Yeah, this is third request for containers and batch number from Crow. Asking him again.
First things first, name's confirmed, the company is officially shipping on the street.
So we'll put that there, Sean. We've asked him 3 times for these receipts. As I said before, do you need me to have my attorney contact you? I know you live at, so it's not a problem. I'll get somebody. They got a branch in California. So they'll come to your front door, Crow. You think I'm joking? They will. We want those receipts. I want their receipt. I want everything that you claim that you got. We want it. Whereas you're not going to sit there and continue to do fake reviews against my products. We're going to pressure you. Like I said, they got a branch in California. I will make sure they'll have somebody come to your front door and serve you. Where's my receipts? I want my receipts. I want to see receipts. I want to see batch numbers. I want to see containers. I want to see labels. I want to see everything. And those receipts better be from the timeline that you put in, because it ain't anywhere near our batch number. Nowhere near our batch number. Our batch number was 2 weeks after the 4 weeks you claim you got the item, and 11 days after the 2 weeks we came up with the 50s. So the 39 extremes were never transferred over to 48 containers. They were all on 50s. That's where we came up with the new labels. The new labels were developed around that time. So we need that information, because if not, again, I'm going to put some pressure on you. This is nothing but the pressure I got planned for you. You have it, or I have an attorney will contact you and will get it out of you one way or another, or you're going to have to admit you don't have it. And if that's the case, you committed fraud against my company. And if that's the case, again, I might even file some charges on you too on top of that. We're going to put some pressure on you. Real pressure on you. It's going to get heated. You're going to have to go on vacation for a while. You might not have to be home. Like I told you, I want my receipts. You do this dumb nonsense, man. I told you, if you want the product, you buy directly through me. That way, you got an official batch number, you got receipts, everything you have legit. But you keep doing this dumb nonsense, man. Going in and making fake demonstrations. I didn't see one unboxing, nothing. Everybody asked that in the forum site. Where are the boxes? Nothing's there. And even looking at the timestamp, virtually impossible. We know you can't come up with this stuff, but you better figure out a way. You better figure out a way. Monday morning, I'm going to contact the branch in California. Now, have my receipts. Because if I buy from you, I'm not coming on YouTube and doing a false demonstration against your product. I'm not doing that. If I come on YouTube, I'm sure enough going to back it up. You're going to see my receipts. You're going to see everything from the door. Everything. And every time we buy from you, the first thing I do is I take the camera, I stick it over, I show the order number. When we just ordered it, we just made the order. We show on the email, we just placed the order right there, email confirmation. You see my PayPal confirmation. And when you cancel, we show everything. So we're not faking anything. When your product got over here, we did a proper unboxing, we opened it up, we showed the container, everything. We did it all. You come on here and do a demonstration. No containers, nothing. Oh, we got it stuff. So you have my stuff, or We have somebody come near your house and serve you some paperwork saying, you better get this paperwork together. However way you want it. I want my receipts. Get them. Even though I know you can't get them, we want them. My goodness. All you got to do, I told you. What did I say? Buy directly from me. Even offer to give you the product for free. Now, also, too, which comes up kind of interesting, too, why would you accept the free product if you already had it to begin with? I had the Frankenstein here, say it was legit Frankenstein, all right? And you offered me the Frankenstein, I don't want that. I already have it here. Give me something else. Give me something I don't have. The fact that you accepted it shows that you never had it to begin with. No, we keep setting you up, man. It's so easy. You're too easy. Give it to you for free, and you can't even basically put your address in. You got to put your address in anyway when you order it. You got to buy directly through me. You can't go to somebody else and get it. You got to buy directly through me. So what's the problem? So I have my stuff. As I said, I want my receipts. I want to see containers because I'm dying to see these containers. We didn't even have the containers. I'm dying to see what the name was on it because, again, we had 3 different names for the product when we were actually doing it 4 weeks ago. So I'm dying to see all this. I want to see it all. I'm curious to see, most importantly, I want to see a batch number that pops up from 4 weeks ago when we had the batch number 2 weeks ago. All right, man. I'm telling you. Monday morning, I make that call. It's not going to be a good one for you. Get the paperwork. Get it over here. We've requested 3 times, and you're not showing anything. So unless you're going to come on YouTube and you're going to admit to everybody that you faked that. We all know you faked it, but we want you to admit it. Do you want my attorneys to do that? Because we can have a choice there. We can pull you in court right now. On that alone, I can pull you in court alone. And they can make you sign a statement to read on YouTube. Get my paperwork. Okay, let me see. I hate to do this to people. I really don't like to put people in this situation, but he don't learn nothing. He don't learn anything. He got caught the last time doing dumb stuff, and when he turns around, he does this nonsense. Now he's sitting over there biting his nails, trying to figure out exactly what airline tickets to go where, because he's afraid. Get my receipts. Let me see. I haven't done a tabletop projection in a while. We got the floor. We haven't done a table in a while. We have that invisible technology we're testing out. Ooh, that would look nice in the kitchen. Get rid of this table, get a glass table put in, put the projector underneath of it. I can watch cartoons while I have cereal. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Let me see. Let me go in and put this one on the list. Now, are we upset with him? Nah, not really. Are we angry at him? Nah, not really. We just want our paperwork. That's what we want. And we know he can't give it. He can't get the paperwork. It's virtually impossible. Unless that man's got a time machine or something. That's the only way. We're just putting pressure on him. That's all. But will I go and get an attorney to come to the front door? Heck yeah, I will. Definitely. It's like you got to learn about. You haven't learned anything yet. Don't do fake demonstrations against people's products. Buy their products. That's what you do. Do the review. That's what you do. You have never ever purchased. You and Party have never placed orders ever through my website. Not ever. Not ever. You always claim you have to get it through a friend or something like that. And I told you, you're not doing it anymore. You will buy directly from me and me only. So again. So curious, where did you get a paint from? Just a question here. Where did you get a paint from that basically, like I said, that the batch number in the video looks nothing like this? So where did this come from? Same thing we asked Solid Wake 5. The same thing. Where did you get a product from an email that doesn't even exist on the Hotmail server? Where did you get it from? All right. You want to do another Q&A and clear the air? Let me see. I think he's probably going to include genies, wishing wells, leprechauns, unicorns, and some kind of wishing pond. That's the only thing I can pretty much go with. All right, we need to get pictures of this. I need to screenshot pictures of this, and we need to do, let me see. We have here, This is the website right here. We need this right here for the request, asking for that. Ask for receipts from you. You can't even post receipts. I can pull receipts up, as you can see, on my table from last year. And you can't pull up a receipt? Are you kidding me? Oh, remember that conversation I had with y'all about being on Shark Tank? You know, Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird backs everything up. And naysayers going to hate this one. All right, this is when I was at Digital 4K Crystal Onyx, ABC Shark Tank. This is where they contacted me to come on their show. Now, would I do Shark Tank with the technology we have now? Technology we have is way beyond this. Yeah, I can get back on there again. Someone's asked me would I reapply with the new technology we have now. Black technology? Oh yeah, definitely. Would I take the deal? I don't know. I don't know. These are the videos I submitted right here. See where it says crushes Black Diamond? Yeah, that's where we're testing against Black Diamond screens. Turn the Narrow mattress into a projection screen. Here is the D5K demonstration right here. We're making the screen paint way before these guys had a great screen paint ever. Right there. Some more links on black painting glass. Projection screen for under $800. Those are the videos I submitted. And this is a reply back. A good number to call you to discuss the future. Or father, sorry, father. There we go. You can look it up for yourself. There it is. Boom. Yeah. I've had offers you would not even believe. That's how good my technology is. Like I said, if I want to sell out and I decide that I basically want to do it for the money, then you guys are done. That's it. Because at the end of the day, the only two people are going to deal with is this crazy nonsense, or the screen's going to charge you $5 and $3 and all thousands of dollars and all this other crazy stuff. Yeah, our technology was that advanced. It's still advanced. And that stuff we made then is nothing compared to what we make now. Yeah. Get back on Shark Tank? Yeah, it'd be a breeze to get back on. Would I go on? No. And I'll tell you why I wouldn't go back on there, and the reason why. Because Shark Tank, I don't like the way they set it up. I really don't. They kind of try to make a person feel like their product's not worth anything. Like we're doing you a big, big favor by investing in your company. But you're going to take this little bit of amount, but in return, we're going to take our corporate connections and put you on the next level, but we're going to take 90% of this from you. But you should be happy because we're getting you there. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. That's what they do. Each one will sit there and turn you down and turn you down and turn you down, drop your confidence level lower and lower, and then the last one will pretty much think about it. I'll think about it. And then basically, we'll come up, this is what we need, so and so and so, come up with some freaking business. How do you think they became millionaires to begin with? Yeah, they became, because they know business. They know how to handle business. They know how to conduct business. That's why. These are men that can walk, men and women that can walk into a boardroom and control the whole scene. They know business. That's what you're dealing with. And you're bringing your ideas to them, and they're getting more money because they're basically profiting more off you than what you could do if you did it yourself. Now, the reason why I don't sell out is because, like I said, number one, I like what I do for a living. Number two, on top of that, I like the fact that I can basically, people contact me and say, look, man, I was going to spend thousands of dollars for this, and I was going to spend thousands of dollars for this screen and that screen, and I found your channel, and then getting the results to them contact me back saying, thank you so much, and I love the screen paint, it worked out fantastic. That's why we have customers' reviews at the bottom. Check all that out on the website. Let me see. Did we put it in? No, we did put it in. Okay, let's see. Let me put it in again then. Let's come out of this. Maybe we missed something in the UR. Let's see what we got going on here. Third time asking for request. That's it right there. All right, let's go back in. Yeah, we got offers, got NDAs, contracts. We were supposed to be doing business with Seymour AV. And like I said, I got no hard feelings for them. I like Seymour AV. They're really, really nice people at the end of the day. They're probably the only company, like I said, I would do business with. All the rest of them, you can bite me. I don't want to do business with them. I like Seymour AV. I like them. Real nice people. There we go. Yeah, Jamie, can you show me any emails from Shark Tank? Any of them? Don't make any fake ones up because we'll know. Don't bother that. You got anything with Screen Innovation? Contact any company? Oh yeah, I would love to see you do some demonstrations against that company. They are a bit brutal. They are definitely a bit brutal. If they like your stuff, they will let you know. If they don't, you will find out. You will definitely find out. How about you get up a sample sheet of Screen Innovation, some Black Diamond, and put that against your product. See how you compare, how you square up. Because we've already did Black Diamond already. But how about you do it? How about you do all the things we do? You can't do that. All right, we're going to keep all this on this. We got this. We got the 2 videos are updated, so they're good to go. I got to take the slideshow that I have, actually pictures on my cell phone, and load them up here for the receipts. And we got to mark this one too as a fake batch number, counterfeit fake batch number. All right. You see it already? These are the new containers that we just got. Batch numbers. Boom. Will be in the labels from now on. There's the unicorn. We got about 4 women gamers. They're going to be streaming. They stream. They're going to be actually testing this out for us. Boom, boom, boom. And for those of you, have a few people who basically incorrectly painted their screens. Yeah, they definitely messed it up. So, not your fault. Like I said, not a problem. They were willing to pay for more paint. We don't do that over here. They messed their screen up. I contacted. We talked on the phone. I got a chance to see some pictures. I see where they made the mistake. And they wanted to buy more paint. And I said, no, I'm not going to leave you that way. So, the 32-ounce quart containers are here. This will help you fix your screen. So that way you can basically have a little more paint to finish the job right there. They use too much. I don't know how, but like I said, we try to help people out. And by the way, Jamie, this is 32, not 36. They don't make a 36. Did they make a 36 ounce? Do we need to look that up? I'm curious now. So this is where my brain just goes around looking for useless knowledge. 36 ounce. Need to find a 36. Why don't they make a 36 ounce? I'm curious, but we know 36 ounces doesn't make a quart. 36 ounce. 36 ounce. Let me see. 36 ounce. Container? I like that. They make a 56. Woo, they got a 56? What? What? 56. 56. You got a 56. All right. They make a 36 ounce container right here. But even though they make it, 36 ounces is not a quart. I don't know why you didn't freaking Google that one. So you can go here and use the best way for you. Just print it out, man. Just print it out. How many ounces does it take to make a quart, right? Or how many quarts? It's 32 ounces. So it's basically how many ounces for a quart. Bum, 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 bum. We're in a quart. How many ounces in a quart? Let me see. Here we go. 32. See that right there? Let me blow this up for you right there. I would have a chart, put a chart on your wall. This is not to embarrass you. You should know this, but this is not to embarrass you. Sometimes Jamie don't understand. I try to help him out a little bit. I do. Because I do feel sorry for you. I try to help you out. Like when you came up with that ingenious idea about shipping motorized projection screens, I was like, man, that's a bad idea. You can't do that. It costs too much money. In order for you to ship those screens like that, you have to have something what you call a corporate account or some kind of business account through FedEx or UPS to get those perks. And you have to have a track record of shipping out so many screens per month in order to get that particular perks that they get. Corporate account would actually do it a lot faster. So no, you're going to pay just like everybody else pays. And since you can't ship that screen through United States Postal Service because they got a certain height requirement, it has to go by freight. And if it has to go by freight, that means you send it by FedEx. FedEx can charge you anywhere from, and it could be, I shipped a 120-inch screen one time, and I'm thinking it's going to cost me like maybe like $150, $200. That's what I'm thinking it's going to cost me. And I was definitely wrong. The screen we charged was $2,700. It was an all black 120-inch customized motorized tabby screen. It was quite nice. I got it on YouTube, and we were selling it. We had an order came in for $2,700 for the screen. So we get the screen. We contact United States Postal Service. Like, no, we can't ship that. It's too big. So then we contact FedEx. And FedEx tells us, because UPS is way too expensive, FedEx tells us that they have some kind of program, for small businesses. We fill out the forms for that. They give us a bit of a break, but it's not by much. So anyway, it costs $600 to ship the screen. That ain't the nightmare yet. Not to the address, to a hub. That's where it's going. To ship it to the actual address, you're talking about a little bit more money. Probably close to about $800, $900. But they had to bring down a lift truck, and a lift truck is $300. It may be more now, but it was $300. And this was jacked up too, because where we lived at, the lift truck couldn't fit up the alleyway. So me and my ex had to grab the screen and walk it all the way down to the far end just to stick it up on the truck. And $300 right there. That's what it was. That's what it cost. Yep. And the person had to come down to the hub, not to their house, to pick it up from there. And I told him, when I sat there on camera, I made a comment. I said, bad idea. This is going to cost you a lot of money. Now, if this fellow went out and took those orders already and spent that money, because usually when we have an order comes through there, we don't spend the money. Matter of fact, keep in mind, we do our calculations first. It's very important to do all calculations, how much this is going to cost, how much it's going to cost. So that way we don't lose our shirt in the process. If it's too expensive, we can't ship it out. So again, as I said before, it's best to do your research and crunch your numbers so that way you'll know that this doesn't end up costing you money in the long run. So that's what I learned from that experience. I crunched my numbers, but I came up with my own form of crunch numbers. I didn't really go do the research, and it ended up costing me almost near $1,000 get that screen out of there and ship it off to the customer. Mind you, cost me to buy the screen was around $700, and then coating it and painting it and all that stuff. Yeah, lost a lot of money. So I learned from that experience, I'm not shipping motorized projection screens unless I got myself a corporate account and I have those perks that the corporations have. And in order to do that, you got to be in the business for a while. You got to show stubs how much money you're making and so on and so on. So it is a bit of a crazy kind of application to fill out. But that's what I was trying to warn him, but he wasn't listening. And then later on, he does a video like, yeah, I found that they were very expensive. So yeah, no duh, Sherlock. I've been doing this stuff way before you have. And I can tell you right from the door, half the mistakes you make right there from the door. Anyway, it's 32 ounces. So 1/4 is 32, not 36. Now, if you put two of those together, that'll be 64. And 64 and 64 is 128, which will equal a gallon. This is where Partey messed up really, really bad because he put down 48s. Yeah, that's going to be an issue right there. So it doesn't take, he says 48 ounces paints up to 120 inch. No, it doesn't. It actually paints up much bigger than 120 inch. So you give your customers an extra 16 ounces per every 32. That's what you're doing. But in order for you to make the 48 by 48 with 4 screens, he's going to need quite a lot of paint to do that. He's going to need a gallon, including an extra 2 quarts to do that. So you got to add all that up. All that stuff has to be added up because that'll make and break it in the day. Oh, we're going to go into that pretty soon. Like I said, lucky you're not doing the metric system. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, do the metric system in ounces and see what happens. Yeah, you're being there pulling your hair out. You can't figure out that how many goes into a quart? 36? I'm trying to figure out how do you get 36 into a quart? That's an extra 4 ounces you have there. No. It's more than an extra. It's an extra 4 ounces. It's way more than extra 4 ounces. Because you're talking about 36, you have an extra 4 ounces. That's 18, 16. That's 32. That's 32 extra ounces extra if you're doing out of gallon. You gotta add that quick. And then keep in mind, if you can't add in your head that fast, then basically what you do is write down a chart. Write yourself a chart down so you know how much paint goes into so and so and so, and just memorize it. So that way, when you get on camera, you look like you know what you're talking about. I'm not being rude to them, but literally, seriously. That's why I do so much research. When I go and if I'm studying a projector, I don't want to know everything about that projector. This, that, and the other, so forth and so forth. I do the research, I crack books. So that way I don't look like a complete, whatever. I don't want to call him an idiot, but, that's how you look when you come on camera. Know what you're talking about. 36, you've done this one before. Or he came in and said that, what was it? It cost $40 for 32. Now you got it right there. You said 32, which was 40 ounces. Right? No, you said $40 for every 32. So you're adding up how much it costs to make a gallon. It wouldn't be $80 because that would only be 2 quarts. It would be $160. That's what it would be. If it was 30, it'd be 120. That's what it would be. But you said $80, and you started. How much would that be? 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know where in the 4 you got 8 from. 8 would be 2 gallons. I don't know what 6 would be. And then if you're measuring it by gallons, and you had it the first time at 4, but I don't know why in the world you stuck with the 2. And he says $80, and then does a face check. Like, huh? No. I doubt you know how much paint it takes to paint a 200-inch screen. I really do. Because if you can't figure out what the quarts are and gallons are, you don't know. All right. Let me see. We got to get the slideshow up. This is fun. Just go in and just figure it out. Let's see how many ounces go into a gallon. Right? 128. Boom. 128. It's easy. Boom, 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 boom. So, see? They break it down for you. 64 ounces. 264 ounces is 128. Now wait until he gets into quantum physics, microphysics, and all that other crazy stuff, and trigonometry and pi. Like, what the frick is that? Wait, why is there triangles in there? Why are there shapes in there? You'll figure it out. You understand, basically, you want to understand the technical term of ambient light rejection technology, you have to know something about physics and all that stuff like that. It's some crazy stuff. It is. Some of it involves plants, if you believe it or not. Put a little hint out there for you. Said plants? What do plants have to do with? Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I can't tell you everything. All right, so this is what you want to do. All you want to do is go in and copy this down, make a chart for yourself, because I'm not saying this to embarrass you. I'm trying to help you out here so you don't look like on camera. Make a chart and memorize. That's it. That's all. It's pretty easy to do it by ounces. But see, you guys are trying to do it by ounces to copy us. We got a reason why we did it by ounces. There's a reason why. Because the containers that we were purchasing weren't normal containers. They weren't 32s. They weren't basically 1 quart, 1 gallon. They were odd containers. They were 24 ounces. They were 48 ounces. They were 50 ounces. These are not normal size containers when people sell screen paints. But our product has a different spread coverage. See, that's the problem. You guys are not like us. So when we coat these screens in, we show you that the product we have has a really good spread coverage. So we had to have different size containers to fit the paint. And then we had to do those demonstrations on paint out screens to show you the equivalence of what sizes we were getting for these interesting sizes. That's why we came up with the ounces. But you guys came in and said, we're going to do the same thing they're doing, not realizing there was a mathematical reason for why we did this. And then you did this to yourself. Well, you can't even figure out ounces or whatever. You're mixed up. You don't know this. You don't know that. And the other one basically is giving out an extra 16 ounces for every quart to add to a 48 that paints more than a 120-inch screen. Keeping up with the Joneses. All right. I think we're done here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go sit over here and watch some TV. Man, I tell you, I like to talk. I talk too much sometimes. I talk too much, but there's so much. There's just so much for you to see. So much for you to see. So much for you to know. It's a shame. The shame thing about it is all the stuff I talk about on camera, and I still haven't even scratched the bottom of the barrel of what you should know about home theater setups. Well, good news. I figured out what I'm going to do with the attic. I'm going to turn the attic into an old-fashioned movie theater. 35 millimeter film. That's what we're going to use upstairs. 1.1 ratio white projection screen, but we're going to actually make a coating for it. We're going to make a special coating. We're not going to sell it. Sorry, it's just for me. But we're going to make a special coating that is white. We'll pour a heavy contrast level. I don't know about that yet. This is going to be a bit tricky. But it has to be white because we need that old-fashioned look. But I need for that screen to pull contrast and better color. Ah, man, that is going to be a really good challenge right there. All right. Let's get this back into the drawer, kitchen drawer. We can't put parquets in, like I said, because even though we got them canceling orders, we can post. No, we can't. We can't post that. We can't. We have to have this product here. We need the product here. You can't even put, well, I want to post the email. We can put the email down as bad customer service. But we weren't doing business with him when he sent us the email, so that would be a lie. So we can't put that there either. So that can't go there until we get the order here. And we can't get his paint here because he refused to open up his shopping cart. So, you know, we just have to wait. That's all. It's a waiting game, people. So all we can do is wait. But not to be rude to you, Jamie, even though you are a very nasty individual and you have a very nasty attitude at the end of the day, I'm still trying to help you out. Print that out. Go over and put down how many ounces does it take or how many ounces in a. You'll get quarts, you'll get gallons, the whole 9 yards. And then that way you can memorize this on your wall or put a spreadsheet in front of you just in case, like the news does, or they got a teleprompt, or just in case, if you basically get a little confused with the numbers, you can go look on there and you can read it out from there. Now, if anybody takes that as a way, it's me basically trying to kick the man with him down. No, I'm trying to help him out. Only people that get offended over this are people that basically, I don't know who would get offended. I'm just trying to give you some information. That's all I'm trying to do. You take it any way you want. But you want to continue coming on camera because every time you make a mistake, I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, it's gonna be filmed. You should know this. The reason why, for me, why I find it sad, because you should know this. You should know this. If you go to the supermarket and buy, you should know this. But you should know this more than anybody else because you make screen paint and you make it by the quart. Ta-da. When you make it by the quart, you know there's 32 ounces in it. Where did you get 36 from? As you make it by the quart, and of course I might explain the reason why you don't have gallons on your website. That could explain it too. So what's going to happen when you come into a job that's going to require, and I mean crazy math. Like we had a outdoor projection screen that we were going to do for a movie theater. It was 400 square feet. So you have to calculate 400 square feet in gallons. Yeah. So how would you, and especially it gets even more nightmarish if it's overseas, and then you got the metric system that pops up. Some people say a liter, some people say a 10, you know what I mean? Depends on how they abbreviate it, and you better know it. All right, well, my stuff didn't get here yet. What the freak, man? What the freak? With the new clothes and everything, new sneakers and stuff. My guard cat, patiently waiting. What you watching, Taco? Oh, we fed the birds today. That's what it is. Best TV ever. So we put bird food out here, and this is what he's doing, just watching the birds. And they looking at him like, look at the cat. He thinks he can get to us. He can't get to y'all. Yeah, in a period. If I open up the door, he'll go past the door anyway. He's just sitting there watching, patiently. Just watching. That's all he does. Just sit there and just watches. Well, he's sitting there eating the cat food too.
Ain't gonna mess with him. He in his hunt mode right now.
You know, a lot of people say, well, why don't you put a bell around your cat's neck? Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me strap a bell around your neck. And you can hear that crap ringing every 5 minutes. Every time you move, you're ding, 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 ding. That's freaking cruel. I've never put a bell around my cats. We're just training them just not to go near birds, hopefully. We did attack a bird in here one time, real quick. We get birds that get in the house every once in a while, and I gotta grab them. Sometimes I show them on camera. We had one guy here yesterday, we put it on camera to show you the bird. But anyway, one got in here, and man, I was in fear that the cat was going to get his hands on it. He did. He jumped up and caught it, but he didn't bite into it, which I'm glad. He didn't sink his teeth. He was just holding it. So I was able to catch him under the table and get him to release the bird. Usually cats don't do that. They lock in something, but Taco is well trained. So, you know, he let the bird go. I was able to release it outside, and that's it. But kind of mad at him, but at the end of the day, it's his instincts. That's what it is. So, just to give him a little entertainment sometimes, I'll put the bird food out there in the front and he can watch them. Now, it's interesting, when the night crawlers come up, he's a different person. When we get those raccoons, possums, and all the other crazy stuff that pops up on board, the foxes, man, those suckers come right up to the glass. That's why I'm real careful about when I open the door. You never know what's waiting for you outside on that front porch. Anyway, okay, people, we're done. I'm pretty sure you got things to do. You probably got a lot of things to do. Go out and have fun. Whatever you're doing, enjoy your day. Be safe out there and all that other good stuff. As for the rest of the people, if you want to check them out, they're on the blacklist. We're going to have a company called Daybetter. I hate Daybetter so much. You have no idea how much I hate that company so much. They got me a couple times. So Daybetter, if you see them on Amazon, do not buy their LED lights, because again, you're going to get you're definitely going to get I don't want to say the word for it, but they're definitely going to get you. So real quick, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. I'm going to buy a set, bring them down here. Hopefully they changed. If not, we're going to post them to the website. I bought a pack of lights. Usually when you get lights, LED lights, you get this little piece in the middle that allows you to be to connect one set of lights to another. Well, what Daybetter likes to do is they like to clip that part, cut it off completely so you don't see it there. It's not there. So as you're unraveling your lights, you'll notice that you can't daisy chain your lights all the way around due to the fact that that piece is missing. Now, one company I was dealing with had these clamps that you can lock in and then put another piece and lock that in, and they would work. They would join together because they had some kind of plate at the top and the bottom that would basically cause the electricity to fuse together. So basically, both of them, like an adapter, so both of them would basically jump from one to the next. Daybetter doesn't have that. It's completely cut off. So you're sitting there like, well, what the freak? What am I going to do with the other one? Because you don't have the IR, you don't have the remote control to trigger the other one off. You just have a row of freaking 16 feet of light sitting there in the corner. So if you go out and try to get, I got other adapters in the house. None of the adapters in the house will work at all, period. They will not trigger those lights. You have to have their adapter and their adapter only, which means you can't go out and buy a single one by itself, because I tried. You can't do that. You have to buy another pack of lights. And to buy another pack of lights, you get the adapter and everything for the 32 that you have in there, but what about the lights you have in the box? Yeah, then you have to go out and buy another pack of lights. And then you have to go buy another pack of lights. You see what I'm getting at? There you go. So they did that to me when I put my screen outside. I had a 135-inch Elite screen outside. I was going to do the lights around it, and ended up with like the lights cut. And I'm like, what the freak is this? So yeah, we're going to buy another pack from them. If we get the same reaction, I'm posting it right up there. Do not buy these lights, because you'll regret it. All right, we're done. We're out of here. Be safe. God bless. Taco! Look at you fighting.